Most people watching this will not change. That's not me being negative. That's reality. Because change isn't about motivation. It's about evolution. And evolution, it's painful. Because to become something new, you have to destroy who you were. Look at yourself. And I mean really look at yourself. Is anything different from the person you were last year? Or even the 1st of January? Same habits, same excuses, same problems? If you're still fighting the same battles, it's because you refused to evolve. And that's the truth you have to accept. You see, life isn't about winners or losers. That's an illusion. There are only two types of people. Those who evolve and those who don't. And most won't. Not because they can't, but because they refuse to let go of who they used to be. You want to know why most people fail? It's not because they're lazy. It's not because they lack motivation. It's because they're terrified to become someone they aren't yet. You see, when you evolve, you're stepping into unknown territory. You are, strictly speaking, becoming a person you've never met before. The reason some people succeed while others stay stuck, it has nothing to do with talent, nothing to do with intelligence. It's speed. The faster you let go of your past self, the faster you evolve. But the ones who struggle, they cling to their old story. And that is scary. Your old self will fight to survive. It will whisper in the depths of your mind, "You're not that disciplined. That's not who you are. You've never been like that before." You are too attached to your own identity to let it go. And if you listen to that voice, you will stay exactly the same. You will stay in comfort, and comfort kills dreams. Do you know what makes humans different from every other species? We don't just survive, we transform in real time. The strongest men and women in history? They weren't the ones who had it easy. They were the ones who were brave enough to destroy their old identity so that they could be born anew. You have that same power, but only if you're willing to let go of who you were yesterday. So how do you evolve? Don't give yourself an escape route. Most people don't commit to becoming a new person because, deep down, they want to keep the door open to who they used to be. That's the mistake. If evolution is an option, you will always hesitate. So burn the bridge. Remove the option to stay the same. Here are suggestions that I recommend doing. If you've been thinking about starting something, publicly commit to it. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell the world. Make it real. Hold yourself accountable. If your environment enables your old habits, remove yourself from it or change it. Your grotesque room, clean it. Your Reddit or X app making you want to delete it. Your toxic friends who pressures you to do something degenerate when you don't want to, rid of them. The ones who evolve don't wait to feel ready. They commit to something so extreme that they have no choice but to change. The only option is forward. Most people change once and they think they've made it. But evolution isn't a single canon event. Every time you reach a new level, you must be willing to throw yourself away and be reborn again. The greatest mistake is clinging to past success. You might have evolved once before, but if you're still holding onto the person that got you here, you're already behind. So here it is. If you ever feel stuck again, it's because you're overdue for your next evolution. So what should you do? Observe your habits. What worked before but is holding you back now? Question your beliefs. What mindset got you here but will not take you any further? Examine your identity. What version of yourself are you still attached to? Remember that evolution isn't a comfortable process. It's destruction. Yet something beautiful that transcends and encapsulates the very uncontested ability of humanity. I want you to think about one thing you've been putting off. That version of yourself you know you need to become. What's stopping you? If your answer is anything other than yourself, you're still trapped. If you don't change now, you never will. And by the time 2025 ends, you'll be asking yourself, why am I still stuck? Will you evolve? Or will you get left behind? The choice is yours.